I'm Tiffany Wuebben, and I'm so glad you could join me today. We're tackling a topic that's at the very heart of what it means to be a dental professional: building strong, lasting relationships with our patients. Sure, technical skills and clinical expertise are critical, but it's the relationships we build that keep patients coming back and spreading the word about our practices. By the end of today's chat, you'll have actionable tips to foster trust and loyalty in ways that truly resonate. So, why are patient relationships so important? Well, let's talk about it. The moment a patient sits in that chair, they're placing a huge amount of trust in you and your team. It's more than just fixing a tooth. It's about making them feel safe, valued, and cared for. Strong relationships build that trust and make patients feel like more than just a name on a chart. And when patients trust you, they're much more likely to stay loyal, follow treatment plans, and even recommend your practice to others. That's why building these relationships isn't just a nice to have, it's an integral part of running a successful practice. So, how do we go about fostering that trust and loyalty with our patients? Well, the first step is communication. Patients want to feel heard, not just spoken to. That means taking the time to listen to their concerns, answering questions thoroughly, and explaining treatment in ways they understand is crucial. For instance, instead of talking about occlusal surface restorations, you could say, well, we're going to go ahead and repair the chewing surface of your tooth. It's about using language that patients relate to and ensuring they feel part of the decision-making process. But communication isn't just about talking, it's about creating a genuine connection. Something as simple as remembering a patient's name, asking about their family, or following up on a conversation from their last visit can make wonders for building trust. For example, if Mrs. Johnson mentions her daughter's wedding last time, asking how it went shows you care about her as a person, not just about her teeth. These small personal touches add up and make a big difference in how patients perceive your practice. So what's another key strategy? Well, personalizing that care is huge. So no two patients are the same. So why should their care plans be identical? Taking the time to tailor recommendations to each patient's specific needs, lifestyles, and priorities shows that you're invested in their well-being. For example, if you have a patient who travels frequently for work, suggesting portable oral care tools or strategies for managing dental hygiene on the go can make them feel understood. When patients see that you're considering their circumstances, they're much more likely to trust your advice and stick with your practice. So now, how do you keep these patients engaged and satisfied over time? That's the big question. Well, one great way is through consistent communication outside of the appointments. Regular follow-ups, friendly appointment reminders, or even educational content like a quick email or flossing technique or tips for caring for sensitive teeth keeps your practice top of mind. It's about staying connected in a way that feels helpful, not pushy. Also, don't underestimate the power of feedback. Actively seeking out and listening to patients' opinions can help you identify areas for improvement and show them that their voices matter. Whether it's through post-visit surveys, online reviews, or casual conversations, gathering feedback lets patients know you're always looking to provide the best care possible. For example, if multiple patients mention that the waiting area feels cramped, addressing that issue demonstrates you value their experience and are willing to adapt. Finally, maintaining patient satisfaction often comes down to simply exceeding expectations. This is the best. Think about the unexpected little extras that can leave a lasting impression, like following up with a quick phone call after a major procedure to see how they're feeling, or sending a birthday card with a personal note. These thoughtful gestures show patients you care beyond their time in the chair and can help turn them from one-time visitors into lifelong advocates for your practice. So, what's the big picture here? When we invest in building strong patient relationships, everyone wins. Patients feel valued and cared for, which boosts their satisfaction and their loyalty. Meanwhile, your practice thrives, not just because you're retaining loyal patients, but because the patients are satisfied and often spread the word to friends and family. That kind of organic growth can take your practice to an entirely next level, right? So here's the challenge for you. This week, try one new strategy to strengthen patient relationships. Maybe it's spending an extra few minutes just talking to a patient about their day, implementing a follow-up call for recent treatments, or brainstorming personalized care tips for your most frequent visitors. Even small changes can have a big impact over time. Thank you so much for joining me today. Strong patient relationships are the foundation of any successful practice, and I know that by investing in these bonds, you'll see amazing results, not just for your patients, but for your entire team. Remember, when patients feel cared for on a personal level, they leave happier, healthier, and eager to come back. Keep up the great work, and I'll see you next time.